This is pretty crazy. More than a year ago, we reported on this channel that Porsche was busy testing and developing e-fuels. And the point of this fuel was to keep the internal combustion engine powered cars on the road, drop their emissions and keep them performing as intended when they were developed by the company. And since then, Porsche has furthered this technology, and other companies like Stellantis has also started working on e-fuels for their engines. If you want to see more on that, go and watch this video, but in today's video, we will be looking at the new e-fuel plant that is being built currently in Texas. And this is big. HIF Global has been given the green light to build the world's largest e-fuel production facility in Texas, following the success of its pilot project in Chile. Construction of the facility is expected to begin in 2024, with a goal of producing approximately 200 million gallons per year of shipping fuel and e-gasoline. Now, for those that don't know, e-fuels are synthetic fuels that are made from renewable energy sources, such as wind or solar power and carbon dioxide. The process involves taking carbon dioxide from the air and combining it with hydrogen to create a liquid fuel that can be used in internal combustion engines. The resulting fuel has the potential to be used as a substitute for fossil fuels in the transportation industry. One of the main advantages of e-fuels is that they can be used in existing internal combustion engines without the need for significant modifications. This is in contrast to electric vehicles, which require a significant infrastructure investment in charging stations and battery production facilities, and even hydrogen-powered cars that need a whole different fuel delivery system and new filling stations. But there are some negatives too with this technology. You see, the production of e-fuels is a highly energy-intensive process and requires large amounts of renewable energy to produce. Critics argue that energy used to produce e-fuels would be better spent on developing a renewable energy infrastructure for electric vehicles, which I really don't agree with, since there is already over 1 billion internal combustion engine powered vehicles on our roads, and the production of e-fuels has the potential to significantly reduce the carbon footprint of all of those existing internal combustion engine powered vehicles. And then besides that, let's be honest, electric isn't all that green. The production process of those cars are pretty bad, and if we have to replace all 1.4 billion cars with EVs, the effect on our planet will be a lot worse. Now, the plan is that HIF Global's new e-fuel plant will produce 200 million gallons of e-fuel per year using 300,000 tons of green hydrogen and 2 million tons of recycled carbon dioxide. The ingredients are combined to create 1.4 million tons of methanol, which can be used in the chemical industry and as a shipping fuel. Now, this would help a lot since global shipping is really bad for the environment, and unfortunately, we need it. Alternatively, it can be further refined and turned into an e-fuel for passenger vehicles. Now, since it is so energy intense to produce, these fuels are quite expensive. The fuel coming from HIF Global's pilot project in Chile costs about $200 per gallon, which is not ideal. However, HIF Global believes that once the e-fuels are being produced at an industrial scale, prices could fall to around $8.50 per gallon. The construction of the world's largest e-fuel plant in Texas should help drive prices down further by achieving economies of scale. The new e-fuel plant in Texas will provide an opportunity for the automotive industry to continue using the internal combustion engine while reducing their carbon footprint. Porsche has already been using e-fuels by HIF Global in its One Make Racing series in Germany, and other manufacturers are likely to follow suit as e-fuel production becomes more widespread. Now, if this thing gets larger scale, where the prices can be driven down, these fuels can be used in all forms of existing transport, from passenger cars and sports cars to commercial vehicles and even other stuff like ships. And even now, in the beginning, when these fuels are still expensive, it can be used in racing. I mean, if Porsche can use it in their race cars, it would work for other racing series too, which would help keep racing exciting. I'm sorry, but electric cars just doesn't excite me, and watching a race where the cars don't really make a sound or a roar or whatever, just it's not for me. But let me know down below what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think the energy is better spent with electric? Or are you in the same camp as me, where I believe this is a really good direction? They just really need to bring the prices down, because that's a bit expensive. But yeah, let me know down below what you think. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you did like it, you'll like all of my other stuff. So just go through my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?